got my focus cap on, y'all. This little point right here. This point right here. You put pressure on this point right here in your head. This right here gathers good focus. Focus is a good focus point. You help focus that your mind right here. So when you see these simple things here, like people used to wear, their crowns, their tiaras, these things right here, focus caps. Some of the old hats, they may have had a band of copper in it to ring in focus in the old world. You probably won't see much of that here. But if I can imagine it, it has already been done. See what I'm telling you? Everything has been done. Every scenario, every combination, everything has been done. Everything now. It's up to you to discover these things and apply this wisdom of the world to your life. See? Everything's done. There's no rush for anything. Why do they call going to work in the morning rush hour? To get your mind in a rush. Think that always there's a sense of urgency to get there. See? But when you're flowing with the knowing, where's the rush? And it's just a beautiful show and experience to have now. See? Simplicity of a thought pattern. It's the funny thing here. We just came out of a little world. Well, they're wrapping this shit up now. Still got to destroy some more of these dumb fucking niggas out here and their stupid nickel ways. Replace them with some real geniuses out here. They're advanced, intelligent motherfuckers. Everybody out here looking for artificial intelligence. Don't you know that everything right now is real? Everything right now is real. It's real, nigga. That means if I'm performing in my reality, right here and now, reality is what the fuck you get, nigga. See, the truth about this whole thing, everything that you learn and do, it's all about you. And a lot of people, they do want validation on certain things because that's the way they were programmed to believe. Oh, I go to school. I get good grades. I get a reward. I fuck up, I get punishment. It's always just one extreme or the other, but there's never a warm balance of evolution and growth. You think the creatures in nature prepare their young for failure? No. They didn't understand. Populate, keep the engine going, keep the flow going, keep me going. Yeah, I ain't gonna go into too many riddles on this shit. I'm gonna go up front, take care of some things. Then I got some grooming to do. And every time I get ready to think about growing this beard out, I get to a certain length and I'm like, man, I ain't dealing with all this shit. Trimming this motherfucker up, get my line up on this bitch. I line this joint out, line right here. Get my beard coming. Decide if I'll keep the mustache for like a week or two. I may cut the bitch off. But the undercarriage, we'll do a little something to that. Always put the line right here. Seems to be what I enjoy. Don't really care if I have a whole lot of hair on my neck and shit. Decisions in the game of life, We all got choices here. And I got my permanent bracelets on. My armbands and all that stuff. Permanent deals. They want to come off unless you get the maintenance. But this one's definitely permanent. This can't even get over my head. This is locked in. I keep that on. That's going to stay there. Along with the rest of these things. Keep my energy right. Keep it fair. Keep it running full. Got a good flow. Good flow. You know what I mean? If you don't take a moment to balance yourself, there's so many different things that don't really cost much or nothing that can help balance you. But you got to think about it first. Quite funny, man. I see why a lot of people just step away from the world, or keep their secrets. It's like they know what they know, but there's really no reason to speak about it. Even the masses have been taught a bunch of horse shit. Ain't like the motherfuckers gonna understand shit anyway. So, with that in mind, that frees me up to not attach a thought or feelings towards external things. So if I focus that I am doing things for myself with the mindset that if you get a benefit of what I'm doing for myself, then you are the winner. Because you learned something that you could apply to your life that you did not know before, or didn't know the simplicity of how to apply the technique of loving yourself intensely and presence. See? You gotta give yourself a moment, Those times you're so busy keeping yourself occupied, this, that, and the other. Get to a point, it will come to a point where your busy activities will become a mundane cage in itself. Just to naturally flow with the moment, world. Do your part. Have your fun. But always come back to your center, your peace. And flow like that. Flow like that in the world. It's a whole lot easier than mixing around. I mean, a lot of the notable people in the world, look at them. Where they think they get this training from. Some of them get it from secret society, some of them get it from the family. Some of them get it in college at their fraternities. So, got a lot of AKA girls. Love their pink and their little hot shits. They learn, they're sorors. Sisters. You think they're learning sorcery. The art of beautifying themselves. Wordplay and presence. They learned that. So look at a lot of your female ladies out there that's doing their thing. You can trace back to most of them may have learned some of that. Right? And then they got the fraternal guys. The guys in their fraternals. They get their little fraternity in college. And they learn how life is at their parents' house. And they start to experiment about this, that, and the other. But they don't know nothing, so they want control, power. They want what they want. Because they don't realize that everything is available to them now. So they rush to their desire. And their desire is fun for a while. But when it starts to tinge, it starts to be misplaced in your moments, your present moments, you try to hold on to a past accomplishment, you'll soon see that whole thing will collapse. You'll have nothing. You have an identity and a thought that you'll be holding on to in a moment that does not warrant the confusion of previous ones. See, a lot of people miss the boat. People get so amazed by, folks, when we get our mind open, we have our presence and our voice and our talk. There's training to attune yourself. There are things you do to balance out your energy. But if you're not willing to learn more about yourself, then you shall never find the truth within. Quite frankly, that's okay too. We know ourselves, truly, that we're all spirits here, having a physical experience. So, with that in mind, take a moment and allow yourself to experience life in its fullest. See? Quite interesting, if you ask me, man. It's very interesting. I'm gonna think about what I'm put on this menu here. Do I want some bacon and eggs this morning? Nah, I ain't gonna want no bacon and eggs. I'm gonna have some bacon and eggs following Saturday. I get some then. We do some sausage eggs, something like that. Cheese eggs. I'm not gonna eat all that damn food. Now I can make some, meat and pasta and cook that up real quick. But this done, I'm gonna go ahead and hook me up some. You want to give me a nice little fruit smoothie? I'm gonna get that, man. That's gonna be very special. It's gonna give my body straight nutrients it needs, and I already got my herbal salt water there. So, that keeps me hydrated, keep my vitals, keep everything moving the way it do. And it's a consistent deal. It's not a one-off thing. It's not like most people say, "Oh, they wait till it's always a cause." And they always a reaction. It's always a reaction. Most people, it's a reactionary thing how they live their life. Oh man, get a little extra. Well, let me go ahead and have me another meal. I'll think about it a little later. Meanwhile, you're still eating your at least 3 square meals a day, your snacks. Next thing you know, what you decide to put off, say you put it off for a month, right? Your intentional physical activity. What happens in a month? 3 square meals a day with snacks. 3 times 30. 3 times 3. About 90 meals, ain't it? Plus snacks. Right? And you're only processing about how much? Your body can only process 1 meal a day. So where do you think the rest of that shit is at? In the old intestines. The bowels. The bowels of hell. Go around hell. Your guts, your intestines. Where the shit goes. And process out. But if you ain't fasting and you're overindulging, well, it's up to you. Keep doing what you do. Nobody gonna put a gun in your ear and make you do nothing. They gonna save you some fucking pills though. You gonna save some weight loss pills, but you ain't gonna know the routine of how to maintain it consistently without the pill. And don't forget about the side effects of that. You'll keep taking it to kill yourself because you're a dumb fucking nigga. You don't want to understand truth, you just want a shortcut. To your own health and mental salvation. Anyway, I don't read the fuck out you. Somebody may get something out of it. It's going to reach who it's meant to reach. And that person will share more. And that information, that motherfucker share will reach who it's meant to reach. And life will flow just like that. In the present. I really like this little piece, man. Attention to detail on this motherfucker. Nice, y'all. For real. Anyway, y'all have a beautiful day, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and do some things for myself. Maybe you should do some things for yourself. It's the real, baby.